Am I going to be in the shot?
Yeah, hold on. I'm working on it.
Do you know what his thing is? Or?
Where the fuck is oh shit. Is that mixer on? Yeah, it's on. Alright, what's up, fellas? I'm just trying to figure this out real quick. I gotta figure out what screen we're on. I changed the thumbnail of this. What the fuck? Alright. Can you guys hear us? Alright. I'm trying to see what's going on here. Oh, okay, there we go. So that's the screen it captures. Alright, here. You want to be in right. Okay, we're going to do this. How about chat? So everyone can see the chat.
Are they going to see that thing behind it, or you want to close that out?
No, I'll keep that there. Alright, fellas, what's up? Bruce, you're on YouTube. Yeah, I know I'm on YouTube. Dummy. Alright, so you're not in the shop.
I'm not. I can't even see myself on the.
I know, because you're not in the shop. We gotta find this. Hold on. There we go. So that's it right there. You gotta be. You're still not in it.
I'm not in it?
No, look right here. This is when you'll know you're in it. Obviously, the camera's right here, and you're going that way.
Well, you gotta slide over a little bit.
I'm sliding over. Alright, what's up, fellas?
I'm still not.
No, I know. You're going that way. The camera's here. You gotta come this way.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Or actually, we gotta back up. That's what we gotta do.
We gotta back up.
There we go.
There we go. There we go.
What's up, fellas? Alright, who do we got in here?
Well, you're gonna have to read those comments to me because I can't see.
I'm not reading comments to you. Why didn't you get your glasses when you were outside?
Because they're down in the car.
So get your glasses.
I don't feel like going down there. You got that no shoe policy here.
Well, who wears fucking muddy shoes in your house after you just walked in the snow? I get it. I hope you don't wear shoes in your house after you just walked through the snow.
I wear shoes in my bed.
Well, I got standards in my house.
You know?
I like my carpets nice and clean.
I leave my shoes on in case I had some emergency.
I guarantee you do. I bet you're not even kidding. I bet you sleep with your shoes on. I can't do that shit.
I got telephone books taped to my chest.
Yeah. Back in the pen.
Oh.
Oh, nothing. We're working on a video because Rich V brought me a shit ton of tools. And if you look here, hold on. If you look at this one tool, all right, you guys see that tool here? I'll put this in the middle of the comments in the middle for a second. But that tool is, hold on.
Yeah, I see.
Hold on.
Hopefully Bruce and Rich won't kiss. That's going to be gross.
Who said that?
Holly Adams.
Oh.
What is all this gay stuff everybody always talks about? Bruce. Is that your daddy?
That's this tool right here. And you see the price on that tool on there, it's $335.
Plus tax and shipping.
And this is the tool right here.
Yep. Yeah, see,
we don't have to explain the tool, that's what the video's for.
Alright.
That's what the video is going to be for you. This way here, they can wait to watch the video to see what all the tools do.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Bruce, stop flashing your tools, especially with Rich right next to you.
You lying bastard, you can see just fucking fine.
Well, if I get wicked close up to it.
That's the same thing girls have to do when they look at your penis. They get wicked close to it.
Oh, man. So, well, what subjects does somebody want to talk about? You know?
Dude can't. So what? He can't pronounce his W's. Why doesn't he even got a harp on people? So what? It's an accent.
Yeah. He's been doing that all day.
I have been doing it all day. David Young's here. He's I don't even know why he's not in here. He's in the living room.
Where does he see Black Chevy? What is that supposed to mean? LOL Black Chevy.
That's his name. The one guy's name is Black Chevy.
Oh, all right. Okay. Wow, man, today flew by.
Yeah, it didn't. It did. It went by quick as fuck.
Yeah. Hey, Bruce, where do babies come from?
You really want me to answer that?
Rich, if your eyes are that bad. Yeah, I got glasses. I had them down in the car.
What's up, bearded yakin?
Yeah, I probably have to go to the doctor and get some new glasses. You know, it sucks. I mean, it really hinders me because I have to wear them when I look at stuff. You know, if like the numbers on the electrical connectors, I have a hard time reading them. I got a hard time reading like the millimeters and stuff, like what size a socket is. So that is one thing that is going on me, and it's really a pain in the neck. I mean, not being able to read, you know, and so.
Yeah. This guy's fucking blind as a bat. He is.
You know?
Blind as a fucking bat. So. You bitch, you want to go live and you ain't saying nothing.
Well, what comment, what topic do they want to talk about?
Well, why don't you just talk about something?
And they want to talk about some,
you be breastfed?
You know, some dealership tools. They want to talk about some aftermarket tool company. You know, what do they want to do? They want to know about, you know, how I became a professional auto technician. You know, what subject, you know. I'm restricted on one subject I can't talk about. So.
And you still got to go and talk about it.
No, but, well, I could
just not,
you
just.
Don't worry.
Oh, stop. Don't do that.
Alright. So, the snow sucks.
No, the snow's good. I don't mind it. I don't think that's not that bad.
Is it still snowing out?
No, it stopped.
Yeah, they'll probably have it all cleared up. Rich, I need to come down and see you and bring some kind of gifts. You're seriously 90 minutes away. I mean, no, you don't have to give me gifts or anything, man.
Oh yeah, because Harley's in Maine, isn't he?
He's in Maine, and so, you know. Oh, didn't he say he was going to come out and pick me up for the other get together or something?
That would have been cool.
Yeah. And so, right? Actually, nobody's ever really given me too many gifts. You know, I don't really get too much. You know, so.
I gave you a novelty snap-on socket to bring home with you.
No, yeah.
That's an expensive socket. You could say Bruce gave it to me. That's a...
Yeah, but I get no use for 3/4.
So what? It's a 3/4 inch snap-on socket. You could say Bruce gave me. That's a heavy. You could beat someone in the fucking dick with this thing.
Yeah.
It's a... What is it? It's a 3/4 inch 27 millimeter. I had
That's actually a small size for a 27 millimeter.
Huh? That's a small size for a 20...
It's a 27 millimeters is a small size for.
I had 3/4 and three. Or this is a 1 inch drive. I'm sorry.
Oh, 1 inch drive.
Yeah, I had a 3/4 inch 1 inch drive socket.
Do you know back
never mind.
You know, back in the Snap-on catalogs when I first started, do you know they went all the way up to 2.5 inch drive? Did you know that?
I believe it.
I mean, they had 2.5 inch air guns. That would do it, and also went up to that size in the ratchets. You know? We got 7 inches here. Okay.
One day I'll head up there to Maine. You spelled Maine wrong. Huh.
Yeah. So if they, if somebody doesn't pick a subject here, I guess.
It's going to be dealership tools.
No, it doesn't have to be dealership tools.
You know it's going to be.
Well, I can talk about something else. I brought you a stack of catalogs. We can go through them and stuff. And one reason I got Bruce a whole bunch of tool catalogs of aftermarket stuff that's not in the Snap-on catalog, and we can go through and talk about some of the great tools that never made it into the Snap-on catalog. You know, if that's a subject that interests people and stuff.
You guys will see it. This dude hooked it the fuck up. We got all sorts of cool fucking shit.
You know.
Ooh.
You know. Can we talk about firearms? I really don't know anything about firearms. Actually, I don't even want any firearms around me, actually. You know? And so, we talk about firearms.
He said, well, talk to us about the tools you gave Bruce. You could do that. I mean, the video's coming out, but go ahead. Go ahead, big guy. That'll give you some content to work with.
I mean, I don't know if I want to, actually, you want to show? Let me. All right, I'll show you something.
Show him the cool one, my favorite one.
Well, I'll show you. Okay.
Show him my favorite one.
All right.
This was like, I'm not kidding. This was like a Snap-on tool Christmas for me. Like this guy, I don't know what the hell, he came out the hat. He was like, "Hey, I got you a couple things. I brought you a couple things." Yeah, he tells me to go to the truck or the car to help him get it out, and his box is full of fucking tools. Look at this thing, a pneumatic rear brake tool. Actually, it's front brakes tool. Pneumatic. You don't even got to do it.
Yeah.
You just hook it up to an airline and it compresses the calipers for you and spins the calipers.
Yeah, that's Sir Tools. You're probably going to recognize this set because it was Flat Rate Master had showed you this tool before. I had two of them. I bought that tool about 8 years ago, and the company sent me an extra set, and so I just had an extra one. I got the updated adapters for it. I called them up, and there was one extra adapter they came out with. So, Flat Rate Master, he's been using the shop's version. He wants to buy his own version of it. And when I bought it, it was a $300 tool. Now it's down to $200. So I had an extra set, and so I said, let me kind of blow Bruce's mind and give him this set. It's really nice. It can be used with other.
Use this chair because that chair is not tight, and you keep doing like the wobble.
Okay.
And it's gonna fuck it up.
All right.
Yeah, this is the only one I didn't tighten up yet. Actually, you know what? Speaking of which, go ahead. I'm gonna grab down to you.
Yeah, so I figured I'd give him that. Let me see. Let me read these comments here. Did you really? Do you really need a scanner? Or do you do alignments on drive shaft power steering vehicles? I don't really understand that question. Do you really need a scanner to do alignments? Well, let me answer that question for you, Lone Star. You do need a scan tool to reset the steering angle sensors.
Not always.
I mean, not always.
You don't always, when you're doing alignment?
Well, I know there's a Hunter adapter that plugs into the alignment rack to reset the steering angle sensors.
It depends on how far off it is.
Oh, okay, I know. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. You know, I have a good one for the money. With the loan side, just talk a little bit more about it. On certain vehicles with adjustable ride height, they actually have a separate tool to measure the ride height of the vehicle. A lot of like Mercedes and stuff, because it needs to know, the alignment machine needs to know the ride height of the vehicle. And so, hope that answers your question. You know? I've been to Brookhaven Drive. Finally. Yeah.
Okay, now I put it on top of the microwave so I wouldn't lose it, now it's gone.
So is there any other topic you guys want to talk about? Or, you know? I'm a Nissan Mazda. A lot of our newer cars have adjustable steering angles automatically.
I don't think it's this one, but we'll see.
Yeah. That's good to know.
I may have moved it.
You know? This Nissan Mazda says the newer cars have adjustable steering angles automatic.
Mm-hmm.
And so.
Yeah, I told you, you don't have to do anything extra.
Rich, when are you going to start? Your video is going to restart. Well, I was thinking about making another tool video about these Hazard brake spring pliers that saved me on this job. Right, they're mostly for Mercedes and Chrysler clips, but it happened to work on a Chevy, which had a similar clip. I was thinking about making a video about that, and the reason I kind of stopped for is it didn't seem like people were too interested in specialty tools. I mean, so
Dude, you only tried 3 or 4 videos. YouTube doesn't work like that.
I think I made more than that. I was pumping a video out a week.
Yeah, but you only, if you look in your channel, you probably got about 8 videos. You don't start getting feedback till you're at like 20, 30 videos.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
It doesn't happen overnight.
And so, you know. Let's talk about the whole 3 inches of snow you guys got. Yeah, they said we were going to get about 6. You know, I tell you one thing, that's one job you can be, is a weather forecaster, and you can always be wrong and never get fired. So it sounds like a pretty perfect job to me.
Well, every one of your diagnoses is wrong, then you're not fired.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, that's actually something that I mean, you start being wrong a lot of times, and you're not going to have a job for very long. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because you can't keep coming back to the customer and saying it's more and more money. You know? You know?
Just watch, if you want to learn how to charge a customer lots of extra money, just watch Astral Auto Repairs videos. That guy's got a parts cannon, boy. He just fires parts at cars.
Yeah, I only seen a few of his videos and stuff. You know?
Don't watch them because they'll make you dumber.
Oh. Yeah, I really go to the usual Marsh Creek and my phone. So, well, this is my first live stream, guys. So, I mean, it took quite a few hours of driving to get up here. So, if you got anything to ask me, or you know, if you want to, learn about what my history was, how I became a professional auto technician, now is the time to ask. You know.
It sounds like that's what you're wanting them to ask you.
Well, whatever they want to talk about, whatever they want to ask, you know. And so, you know, wish I worked as an auto tech. You know, well, you gotta really love it to get in this trade. You need a lot of education, you know, a lot of tools, experience. I mean, there's really not that much glory in it. And so, you know.
There's glory in it to me. I find glory in it every single day.
You do?
I love getting up and going to work every day and fixing cars. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
When it's a passion, it's not work.
Well, why don't you ever thought about building a car or something, or have? I mean, like.
No, I enjoy fixing them, not building them. You know what I mean?
But you don't have any passion about muscle cars or anything like that, or? That's weird.
No? Yeah, I don't. I certainly don't. I love it.
Why did you start as an auto tech? Well, I always loved cars ever since I was a little kid. You know, starting Matchboxes, Hot Wheels, playing racing car video games and stuff. And then, when I was a teenager, I worked in restaurants, saved up money, bought my first car, was a 1979 Chevy Caprice. And I restored the car, put a Chevy big block 454 crate engine in it. I still got the car, I got like 30K into it. I brought Bruce some pictures, I showed him of it. And I worked as a do-it-yourselfer for a while, and then in 1997 I went to school at New England Technical Institute for both automotive and auto body. Was there for 3 years. So I always wanted to be an auto technician. So that's what kind of led me up to be an auto technician. They just didn't tell me that you have to go out and spend a tremendous amount of money on tools. So, and then one of the reasons why I wanted to start, YouTube and teach people about aftermarket specialty tools and dealership specialty tools is because that isn't what is taught in when you go to a technical college. And like I said, I got my ass kicked on a lot of jobs because I had to learn all this stuff on my own. So I hope that answers your question. So I'm reading through some of these comments. I'm in it for the girls and the fame. Yeah, there ain't too many girls in fame. But yeah, do one thing. If you fix a girl's car, I mean, they are much appreciated. I did get a few girlfriends that way. It is pretty weird not wanting to build a car. Yeah, it is, because most guys have gotten into this field because they're into hot rodding, they're into muscle cars, and that kind of puts the passion in them, to fix them. But it is different fixing ordinary street cars versus, fixing muscle cars for your own pleasure. So I see Bruce driving a nice little ride Honda Civic for some reason. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I don't know why people fix up Hondas. And so my one of my friends that I used to work on cars with, he ran the used car lot. He used to race Honda Civics, and he used to hype them up and stuff, and circle track, and he was actually quite successful, winning a lot of trophies at them, on them. So, like I agree that I thought it was just me. Cheaters is a good spot. I usually hit. So you're going down to Providence, Rhode Island, Cheaters. Yeah, I think it's called something different now, and they painted the building a different color. Yeah, they got busted quite a few times about having underage women down there, and so Bruce likes Chevys. He probably Tahoe. I mean, I think he's got an Envoy, and so I read about that. Rich V is favorite car. What's your favorite car to work on? Believe it or not, I like Hyundai. I think I bought my girlfriend a fully loaded Hyundai Excel, and I think the quality it rivals Toyota, and they're very affordable to fix. You don't need a tremendous amount of specialty tools to fix them either. So it's very, very good, reliable car, and Kia's actually come a long way too. And so, you know, a Goonie, it's not weird. You want a hobby car when yeah. If you guys go to Pete's thing, like, how much money do you spend on tools in your career? You know, I mean, it's hard to guess. You know, I think I started with about $3,000 worth of Craftsman tools, and then when I graduated college, they had a deal where you get 65% off on Snap-on tools, but you had a limit of 8,000 tools, which included a toolbox. So I had a 40-inch Snap-on top and bottom, and about, which was a $3,000 list, and about $5,000 in Snap-on tools to start out with. And I don't know. I would have to say probably over $100,000 I've spent, but I bought a lot of tools used, which had a higher value. So I saved a lot of money by buying some used specialty tools. You know, Rich, do you have your own shop? I'm working on my own shop. Right, I do a lot of I work on used cars, and I do have a garage, but I don't have a lift and stuff. I mean, so I am working on it, but I want to buy all my specialty tools and get everything set and have all my ducks in a line before I actually have an actual, lift and stuff like that. I do a lot of sub work off of used car lots. So I hope that answers your question. Never been there. I bought a lot of used. Snap-on. Yeah, it's good. I bought a lot of discontinued Snap-on tools. If you go to the website collectingsnapon.com, you'll see there's a lot of catalogs on that website, and you can actually go all the way back to the very beginning Snap-on catalog A, and look at all the different tools, and you can find them on eBay for pretty cheap money. So. Goonie Beach doesn't get stocked. The more I deal with Snap-on, the more they piss me off, like discontinuing Snap-on. Yeah, Snap-on. That's one of the things they don't tell you. They say lifetime warranty on their tools, but they've discontinued a lot of great specialty tools over the years, and a lot of different diagnostic tools, and you get no warranty when they discontinue something. All Data or Mitchell, which one is better? All Data. I'm not just saying All Data. I use All Data a lot, just because if you go to All Data DIY.com, you can buy vehicles by the car. But I remember All Data when they had the CDs, and it seemed like there was a lot more information they had when it was a CD-based information system. Now they switched to the internet. It doesn't seem to be as detailed. I was using Shop Keys before, which is owned by Snap-on now, and it seems like the information there is a lot more accurate and there's more information. But they do not allow a vehicle by vehicle buying. You got to buy a monthly subscription, which is about $200. That's the only problem, And so. Yeah, I forgot the answer. I really haven't used Mitchell in a long time, so I'm more familiar with All Data and Shop Keys. Do you have personal preference on Snap-on. I mean, I would probably either go with the Snap-on, the Alltel. I heard there's a lot of stuff that Alltel has that Snap-on doesn't have, and Snap-on has some stuff that Alltel doesn't have on the scan tools. My daughter bought me a Power Pro 4 for Christmas. Oh, that's nice. You know. What's up with the deal with people asking for huge postage rates on eBay? I mean, it totally is out of whack. Huh. Yeah, I try to look for the sellers with free shipping on eBay. You know, trying to make a deal. There's a small waterfall at the back. Hey, what's up, John? I mean, I can't believe the day flew by. I don't even know what time it is right now. Wow. Well, here it is, 11:47. I mean, that's insane. You know? Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the drive back. Oh, okay. Yeah, shop keys and, oh yeah. I mean, yeah, thanks, John, for correcting that. You know? What brand of tools do you prefer? Well, I do like Snap-on, but I'm not going to buy like a tool that Snap-on rebrands. Like they rebrand a lot of Lyle tool. They rebrand. Well,
you gotta make sure you're in the.
All right. Well, they rebrand a lot of Schley product stuff. So I like to have the original manufacturers on my tools, other than having Snap-on rebrand the stuff. I mean, if they want to like rebrand some Lang tools, I mean, yeah, I would rather have Lang on the tool than Snap-on. But I buy a lot of dealership stuff. Like I buy a lot of Matra tools, which are.
Emery, the reason why people do the high shipping rates is what they do is it's a bait and hook trick. They put a super low price so that you click on the item to get into it, just so they can at least get your attention. And then because the price is super low, they make up the rest with the shipping. Or sometimes people are just dirtbag and charge you an arm and a leg for shipping. But if you ever see something that looks too good to be true, chances are the price is right. They're not bullshitting you. But when you go to check shipping, they jack the shipping up like a crazy amount.
Snap-on, yeah, Snap-on raised their rates a lot of times. I mean, I tell you, back in 2010, they raised their prices 4 times in 1 year. So that's just kind of what pisses me off when you see tool prices have doubled and tripled over the years. You know, so
I'm telling you, people are slowly starting to realize it, and because of channels like mine and other people's. People are starting to slowly realize that you don't have to buy Snap-on anymore to get the job done. People used to think you had to buy Snap-on because Snap-on was the best. Well, everyone's slowly starting to figure out that other tools are just as good and they're half the price.
Well, it's not only that. It's like I'll be right back. I'm going to show you something. This is what Snap-on does, which kind of aggravates me, right? Now, this is the brand new. Is that light showing? Can they see that or what?
Dude, look at the screen.
Oh.
Okay,
this is the new Lyle Tools catalog, right? Now, Lyle Tools has been around longer than Snap-on, right? There's a picture of all their employees, right? This usually stuff goes under the Blue Point label. Now, what Snap-on will do, they'll thumb through this catalog and they'll pick out certain items and they'll put it under the Blue Point label and charge you 3 times the money. Well, Lyle Tools makes a whole bunch of great tools that never make it into the Snap-on catalog. And these are mostly specialty tools, and the stuff is very affordable if you don't buy it off Snap-on or off the tool truck. So why would I, pay more money, 3 times the money for a tool that Snap-on doesn't even make, right? And like I said, a lot of these great specialty tools, which are very affordable, are not in the Snap-on tool catalog. So that's one of the things I brought Bruce, is a whole stack of tool catalogs that Snap-on rebrands.
Like a huge stack.
Yeah, so... There are so many brands that are going to put Snap-on to shames. But Bruce, I love your channel. I bought some Astral tools from him. Yeah, Astral Chromatic. They make a lot of good stuff. I mean, all the big tool companies rebrand their stuff. Rich, do you work a flat rate or? I work by the job. So I will quote. I notice you do turnkey used cars. So there's like say that for a customer buys a car off a used car lot, there's about 20 things wrong with it, and I would give them a price either to do certain aspects of the car, or if they want to do the entire car, and it'll be a flat rate of what is done on these jobs. And I use all brand new parts, and I do not charge any amount of money for those parts, even though it does take me labor to order the parts, which mostly I have to order them online. So, can you read that?
Jose, I mean, that's you. That's awesome. You're a body guy, but you can't just switch over from body to automotive. I mean, you can if you find a shop that'll allow you to work and learn as you work, but that's really, really hard to do.
We put Snap-on chassis ears are Steelman for twice the price. Oh yeah, I was just talking about that with Bruce. Snap-on made, I think it might be still in this catalog or the one before it. They had some digital chassis ears, Snap-on brand. They were about $1,000, but for some reason they discontinued them. Because I was thinking about buying them, and I don't know why they discontinued them and still selling the Steelman chassis ears. Oh yeah. Is there a reason so many mechanics use Craftsman sockets? Well, you know what? I actually started out with a master piece. I was talking to Bruce.
That's exactly why. Right there is exactly why most mechanics use Craftsman sockets, because they have their sockets from when they first started.
Yeah.
If any of you guys are technicians or mechanics, you guys will know that when you started off, you didn't start off with everything Snap-on. You probably started off with a small Craftsman set and built it up from there. So you had all your sockets, because you couldn't beat the price of the Craftsman. Back in the 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, Craftsman was almost as cool as Snap-on to have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what too? You can buy a massive set of Craftsman sockets, deep and shallow, 6 and 12 point. I think I paid $500 for their massive set, like 300 sockets. And I still got a lot of those sockets today, and I've beaten the living piss out of those
things. And now
things.
you can get the whole master socket set from Husky, and it's about $200, $250, and they're just as good as the Craftsman.
Actually, I gave Bruce a 1/2-inch drive ratchet, old school USA one. You know what I mean? Just to beat on and hit with a hammer, which is like 10 years old. So, I'll buy you. Yeah. How do you deal with crappy parts? That's what Don's all over it. I buy most of my stuff online. I buy Bendix brakes, which I used to be able to buy in stores. I can't no longer buy them. I buy a lot of Moog product, like Moog control arms, right, with the ball joints and bushings. I can't buy those in stores anymore. Advanced Auto Parts is now discontinuing Fram oil filters, so I go to Walmart and buy a lot of my stuff. And actually, Walmart has the new is the only one that has the new Mobile One annual protection oil, synthetic oil. And so, that's why I love Craftsman. The shit I grew up in the 90s. Yeah, I bought a set of their master wrenches, right? 6 and 12 point wrenches, standard length, both metric and standard, right? I think I paid like $300 for their set, and I put those wrenches on a card, nice and big and thick. I whack it with a hammer, and
I hate those wrenches. I hate those.
But
wrenches
they're good for whacking with a hammer.
Yeah, I just hate them.
They're a nice, big, thick, meaty wrench. You hit it with a hammer.
Yeah, they won't break.
I mean, I never put a pipe on them, but I've never broken a single wrench. You know what I mean? So, I mean, and you look at them and you really can't tell I've been beating the living crap out of them. You know what I mean? They're like a tank.
Yeah,
They
right.
keep on going.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, how can you complain about paying $300 for a massive set like that, using it for 20 years, and never breaking one?
Yeah, that's one thing. If you guys get hand-me-down tools, you'll often see Craftsman sockets and wrenches, and just know that you'll be handing those same tools down to your kids because they're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I beat the hell out of my Craftsman stuff, and I, you know, so I don't beat on the Snap-on stuff. You know what I mean? And so, you know, Snap-on doesn't have to warranty the stuff if people beat the living shit out of it.
Well, they technically, if you can tell, they can't tell you know you're lying. You know what I mean? Like if you tell them you weren't beating it, that this is just use. I mean, like chrome sockets, you can tell if they were used on an impact gun.
Yeah,
but
if you're whaling a socket with a hammer,
they're not
you know
going to
what I mean?
know. They're not going to know you were hitting it with a hammer.
Because
you're not going to bend it or ding it or chip it. You know what I mean? Like you're not going to break a Snap-on socket.
you know, I got a Snap-on adjustable wrench, and it says right on the adjustable wrench, "Do not hit with a hammer." The thing's all shiny. Nice
So
and
as far as anyone's concerned, you didn't hit it with a hammer.
but it says it on the tool.
Well, okay, you didn't hit it with a hammer.
No, I did hit it with a hammer.
Thank you. There you go. Now you got it.
You know?
No, Moog's not going downhill. No. Moog's as good as ever.
You know, when I worked at the young guys at Harbor
You were a
Freight,
blind sack of shit.
because they can buy a firearm. Yeah. I didn't even know until I went onto YouTube that auto technicians were going down to Harbor Freight. I never even heard of Harbor Freight, and so, but I've been buying tools for so long now that I really don't need to go to Harbor Freight. So, you know, I just returned my 3/8 Craftsman ratchet that was messed up 20 years. I almost wanted to cry. You know, isn't Craftsman stuff made in Taiwan now?
Oh yeah, I think so.
But you know, they were.
What time is it? I'm fucking tired.
I gave you an air drill from Craftsman, right? That's about 20 years old. I bought it sometime in the mid 1990s and been using this air drill. And it was made in Taiwan and it's still good.
Yeah, it's nice.
Know?
It's real nice.
So I don't know why people are down in Craftsman just because it's made in Taiwan.
Yeah.
That's been going on for a long time now.
Where is it? I can't believe it's 12 o'clock already, dude.
I know, it flew by and you
I'm
were
fucking-
messing around all day. I don't know what we even did.
I know, like we didn't do shit today and the day flew right by. This was the Craftsman one he gave me. You know, it's really nice. It's got forward and reverse. Wait, we need to pull this up. It's got forward and reverse. Oh, I don't have a chuck. I'm gonna have to get a chuck for it, or a key for the chuck.
What, for here?
Yeah.
Buy it from Lyle Tools, right out of their catalog. They got 2 of them. They got a small and a large. They're like $5 a piece. I mean, don't go on the tool truck and buy those.
No, I'm sure someone at work's got one.
Hey, Rich, have you been starting to buy cordless tools and...
Told you, Rich.
Yeah, actually, I was looking at Bruce's today.
Ask him who's starting to sell you on it.
Right? Yeah, I kind of been like...
Pondering.
you know, I've been kind of resistant against it, but I was looking at, he showed me his 3...
Hold on, wait.
All right, he wants to go get it.
Hold on.
All right, he wants to go get the tool. You know? So,
Where is it?
you know? So hang on, he's going to get the tool. You know, yeah, they are pretty nice. You know, but I mean, the only thing I was resistant against it is like I was like, why should I go buy all this cordless stuff that's less powerful, and then have to buy batteries, buy charges, you know, and spend more money for something that was less powerful? I mean, the airline really doesn't get in my way, but you know, I don't know, maybe I'd buy them, but I kind of see how people, after actually having it in my hand and actually seeing it, I can see how, you know, somebody would like it. You mean? But
Hey, Rich.
here we go. Here's
Come
the
here.
thing. Oh, hang on. He wants to get something.
And that one is against this. You got that one? Hold on,
Yeah.
let me get the, all right, hold on.
All right, Bruce wants to show you this thing right here, and so, you know,
All right, now here's these. All right, so this was the other one. That's the snap-on ratchet he brought for me.
bought a new boot for it. I mean, that ratchet is what? Where did I buy
The
that?
snap-on.
I think I bought that 2001, and when that came out, that was the cat's meow right there. 65 foot-pounds
And then
of torques.
he brought me a snap-on cutoff wheel.
Yeah, I want to upstep to the one horsepower. I mean, but that's a good cutoff wheel.
And then this thing is the bee's knees. This thing's tiny. Blue Point 1/4 inch ratchet.
You know what I mean? Now that's made in Japan, and it lists out at $230 on the website. I mean, it's the D model. That's the 5th version of that tool, and it's been in the Snap-on catalog for a very long time. I mean, and for a reason. So it's pretty powerful for that.
Runzo, do me a favor, or Nunzo. If you buy the Milwaukee, get it off of Amazon and use one of my tool links in the description of my videos to get to Amazon and then purchase it. Guys, you had to see the deal they had on Milwaukee. They had the Milwaukee reciprocating saw, the handheld one, the 3/8 impact gun, and the 3/8 quick release drill for $139 today at Home Depot. The backup is easier.
Back up.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
For $139, that was 12 volt though. It was 12 volt. It was still really nice. So this is just some of the cool shit he brought. Like this shit.
Yeah, there's 2 big boxes. I almost blew a nut carrying them up a whole
Oh,
entire
God.
flight of stairs. You know?
Oh, this battery's on. Oh no, it's on 1.
That's his. I didn't buy that for him.
Hear that? You hear the difference?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'll do
David,
that
come
one.
join the party. Sit down with Rich V.
Yeah,
Everybody, finally meet David Young. Is it right there? You're gonna have to back up a little. There you go.
Yeah, came all the way from Vegas. Brought a bunch of
Rich, you gotta
strippers.
move over to your left a little. Just a little and then back.
Alright.
And then you move over to your left. And back. There you go.
You gonna get a chair too? Or?
Yeah, I'll pull up in the middle in a second here. But guys, for all you guys that don't know, this is the infamous David Young right here. Slim Shady. And he is really a female. Justin, go ahead. Remember last time, I'm gonna fuck your shit up just like earlier. Go ahead. I wish you motherfucker would. I almost said the N-word.
One shot, Coco's Black. I don't know what that means. Who is this guy, Rich? He says, who is this guy? This guy, Rich V. I'm a diesel mechanic, part-time, working in the garage shop. Tell me. Carrying well. All right. Damn. There's David Young. Yeah. So what subject else do you guys want to talk about? I used to work at manager auto vision. Black Chevy. What kind of car you got? Obviously, it's a black Chevy, but what kind?
Where you going? Huh? You need to interact. This is your dude. Oh yeah.
Message track.
You're on the. This is the chance to plug your channel. You are on the greatest tool channel of all of YouTube. That has this channel has the greatest subscribers ever.
Hey, man.
What?
There you go. Oh, that was nice of him. That was real nice of him.
Oh, okay.
That's why I like you, David. Yeah. You just hooked him up.
All right, Bruce. You don't. I look like a geek, anyways.
What?
If I have reading glasses on.
What? You want me to grab them for you?
What? You got reading glasses?
No, I'd grab yours if you want me to.
You don't have any reading glasses in the house?
Dude, I got Superman vision.
Oh, you do?
I ate fucking carrots, bruh. You want your glasses? I'll run down and get them.
That's all right.
All right, fuck you then.
I don't want to make you go out in the cold.
I asked. I don't mind. That's why I asked. If I didn't want to, I wouldn't have.
I want to talk about sex. Okay. Channel plug and go. Somebody that wants to know what's up. Bearded Yakin wants to know what's up. Why you texting him? He's not much of a talker, you know. And so he's a man of very few words. He's got a 2000 with a 2-inch lift. You know, that's the way to go. A 2-inch lift. You start going crazy with these lift kits, and it makes the car run. These trucks are unstreetable. Yeah. 31's a good size tire. Did you drop the gear ratio at all in the rear end and front end? Does David Young have a lot of electric tools? You got a lot of electric tools?
Yes.
Yes, he's got a lot of them. What brand?
Richard.
He's a rigid man. Yeah, they make some good pipe wrenches. The pipe wrenches is where they got their claim to fame. You know? I got a few years. Now, I got a question for the subscribers watching. You guys ever run into any situations where you couldn't find the right specialty tool to fix the car that you're working on or truck you're working on? You know? No, weatherman. I can't find few girls with few inches. No more. Oh yeah, Bruce was supposed to have some Budweiser tall boys for me here. I forgot to even ask him. You know. Nope, stock gears. Yeah. Rich, how long you been in the trade? As a professional auto technician, I graduated New England Technical College back in 2000. And so, I mean, so that's that's almost 18 years. You know, just got a beater drunk one night. Damn, you're dirty pile, dry potty, bro. You're at a dry potty. Yeah, you know. So, yes, I have that problem with when I'm working on German cars. And what German cars you having problems with? I might be able to point you in the right direction of where to go buy those tools. Oh, hitting the vodka. Oh, you put that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're a typing man. You're
Yeah.
the spoken word. You're a man of written word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's a learned man. What's up, guys? Hey, what's up, Snowman? I'm surprised Justin Dow isn't in the stream here. No. No. Thought there was a fight between you guys. Yeah, well, our war ended a long time ago, you know. But we did get into a pretty heated argument today about cell phones. He almost blew my mind about me buying a cell phone, you know. So, you know, stamp that bottle. The news are tough on. You know. That was fighting forest fires, huh? Holy crap. Joe just got a call for duty to fires. Oh, wow. Yeah, they have a problem with fires out there, taking out everything. Oh, it's crazy. You know? VW Audi. You mean, this is what you want to do with the VW Audi. And so write this website down, right? Go to www.vw.snapon.com or the same website, www.audi.snapon.com. Now that will be all the Audi and Volkswagen specialty tools. Most of them are made by Matra. You'll have to open up an account so you can add things to your cart. But there are a lot of specialty tools for Volkswagen and Audi, but most of them are very affordable. I mean, so I bought over 500 tools off that website. So, I mean, I hope that helps you. That is an awesome website. I mean, Snap-on actually bought that Matra tools. So, can you do all those hugs, thumbs ups? Hey, please. No. Already done. Rose. Gotcha. No. Now. Oh, Ken the Long Guy's in here. Ken, there's a lot of specialty tools for the Briggs and Stratton lawnmower engines, aren't there? I was on a website. I was looking at them all and stuff. What was Bruce in the next page going back and forth? My Snap-on wrap sucks. Yeah, you know, the one that's in my town right now, he won't give you anything off list. You know what I mean? I told him to go F off, and I walked off his truck. I go, that's why nobody in this town buys anything off of you. You know what I mean? I was willing to give him cash paid for right up front. So, some of them do suck. I mean, right now they're kind of pissed off right now because they're losing a lot of money between the Snap-on website and eBay and everything like that, and all these other people finding about the rebranding of that Snap-on's been doing, you know, since the beginning of Snap-on. You know? Okay, oh, I only use Honda engines and equipment. Yeah, Honda's the best. I mean, those Briggs and Stratton ones, they break down a lot, and they're heavy as hell. You know. You know. Somebody says the Eagles suck. What? Man, Eagles. Well, that's music right there. The Eagles. So, what'd you put? Night bearded? What does that mean? Is that
Yarkin?
what?
Yarkin?
Yeah, is that a song or a group or something? I don't know what the hell that means. Talk about fucking up shit like the Savages. What does that mean? Oh, you know what that means? Same takes too long to get tools. Michael, if you're talking about the VW and Audi specialty tools off of the websites I mentioned, they ship that stuff out quick. If it's in stock, I mean, you'll have it within a couple of days. No, my Snap-on guy is new, so he's got a lot on his truck, and I got an impulse buyer, so I don't buy much from him. Yeah, you can go crazy on the Snap-on truck, you know, especially when you're first starting out and you need so many tools. You know, I had to run off the Mac guy. I had to run the Mac guy out of our shop. Yeah, a lot of Mac stuff is all rebranded. You know, I don't really like the quality of their hand tools and stuff. You know, love the channel. Yeah, Snap-on. I just realized Ken doesn't have a blue wrench. Oh, you're gonna give him a blue wrench? Oh, you're gonna give me a warranty. Got my white wrench. Oh, he's got a white wrench? Can't see it. I went pink. I want pink Snap-on set. Yeah, that's like a special edition or something. I see it on eBay a lot. Where's Bruce? Is he eating something off screen? I don't know. He just walked in the living room or something. I don't know where he is. You know. So you guys got any tool questions? Any automotive questions? Or no, my Snap-on guy acting like he doesn't want to sell tools. Comes, picks up the money while we're at lunch and leaves. Yeah, you know what too happens with a lot of these Snap-on guys? Like Snap-on forces these guys to buy tools, right? And they got like an outstanding balance. So, like, say if you give him a list of tools you want him to order for you, he doesn't order the tools because he owes money to Snap-on. I mean, that's what happened to me. I was like paying cash, whatever sent up front, and he wasn't ordering the tools I wanted. You mean? Because he owed money to Snap-on. You mean? So, I mean, I talked to my Snap-on guy now, and he's not happy the way things are looking. So, I have 38s. Yeah, that's a big tire on a truck. What do you guys like for toolboxes? You know, if I had to suggest anybody, I said it in my toolbox video about buying a toolbox, I would definitely go with the 72-inch Extreme toolboxes. I mean, that thing's like about 300 pounds heavier than my toolbox, and the quality's all there, I think. I mean, they got 3 guys standing in the bottom drawer. I mean, how can you beat that price for $6,200? I mean, you could buy 3 of those toolboxes for one Snap-on. You know what I mean? It's the same quality metal. You know? Yeah, that's what, Pete, that's one thing about, I mean, Snap-on does make a good toolbox, but if you go to strictlytoolboxes.com, they got Extreme toolboxes, and they got another brand, I think it's Montezuma or something. This one person does a toolbox tour, an auto technician has that box, and that's just as good as Snap-on. And he just the quality of the Snap-on toolboxes are not as good as people think they are. I mean, the sides flex when you tap them. The drawers are held in by a plastic clip. I mean, they dent very easily. I mean, they just not worth the money of a car. And so, I have a question. Do you have used a socket that is accurate on size as a Snap-on? I want to replace my sockets, but I do not want to spend the money on Snap-on. A lot of people, Snap-on do fit a little bit better than other brands. But I know Bruce likes TEKTON and stuff. But I bought that master set of Craftsman sockets back in I think it was 1993. I bought them, and I beat a little bit of piss out of them. And I've never had a Craftsman socket round off a fastener. You know what I mean? So, I would say I know that like a 300-piece Craftsman socket set on eBay is about $345. Nah. Have a good night, Mike. Why is you so quiet? Yeah, he's more of a typer. He's not too much of a talker. You would think when he comes down, he'd be talking Bruce Allen's ear off, but he doesn't. Yeah. Stick to 6-point to be sure. Yeah, 6-point is definitely better. I got about 6-point and 12-point wrenches. And a lot of people don't buy 6-point wrenches, because it gives you less turns. But I'm sorry, Bob. I'm not used to being on live streams. All right, that's what you wrote. He's in the National Guard. So what other topics you guys want to talk about? You got any tool questions? Any, automotive questions? Or you guys shocked to see me here or what? What other websites do you check out for tools? Are you talking about dealership tools, or are you talking about aftermarket tools? Because I made Bruce Allen a whole 3-page thing of dealership tool websites with the names of the tools and also all the brand names of tools that Snap-on rebrands. Rich, do you have a project card? Yeah, I do. I had to put it on hold. It's like 90% done. I've had the car since 1987. It's a 1979 Chevy Caprice. It's got that weird angle bubble window in the back, and it's got a crate motor 454 Generation 5, 425 horse. I got about 35K into it, about $13,000 into the body. It's got it's all black. It's got aluminum dashboard with digital gauges, Hurst lightning rod shifter. Everything under the engine is chromed with, all AN fittings with braided hoses. I mean, and that kind of what kind of got me into automotive. I mean, so yeah, like I got into the hot rodding aspect of it, and and that's why I don't try to take like customers' cars and turn them into show cars, but I go the extra mile when I do my repairs, which Bruce was telling me today. He thinks I'm crazy, but I just try to do the best job I can do. All right. I like to see more of those sites you gave Bruce. Well, another site that Snap-on bought, if you're looking for Kia tools, you can go to KiaSpecialTools.com. There's not as much Kia special tools as there are Hyundai. Some of the Kia tools and the Hyundai tools you'll notice the tool numbers are the same. Sometimes the prices are different. Sometimes you go to the Hyundai, on the Hyundai website, you have to call in to get the price. But most of the time, the Hyundai version of their website will be more money than the Kia website. When you're on the Kia website, you can just add to the cart. And Snap-on owns that website. That's one of the dealership tool websites that they own. They bought 5 of them. So, normally if you want to find a dealership tool, like say if you want to find the dealership tool, right? Because I gave Bruce the actual websites. Like type Hyundai in and put like SPX, right? And that will bring you to the website. Even though that Bosch Tools bought most of the dealership websites from SPX, the website will still come up. Or or you can put like Hyundai Service Solutions, and then the website will come up. You know what I mean? Rich, do you like Rich? Just like Eric O. You're just like Eric O. Yeah, I got a lot of respect for Eric O. What he does on his channel with the scan tools and his diagnostic procedure. When you go to a technical school and you go to Engine Performance 1, Engine Performance 2, that's what you're going to learn. Like I went to a New England Technical Institute, was considered a private college, not a community college. So they spend a lot of money on tools, and they also spend a lot of money on teachers and shop equipment. What you see on his tool is a sample of what you're going to learn in school. And so, you know what I mean? And then too, Erico, he does the hard jobs. He does the jobs that nobody else wants to do. I mean, he does the jobs like the broken head gasket bolt, cylinder head bolt. I mean, he'll go out and buy the CERT tool kit, right, and extract that bolt and fix it the right way. He does the rotted exhaust manifold bolts. So. So he does a lot of jobs. I mean, I know he doesn't really like to get into the European stuff because you have to buy a lot of specialty tools to work on that stuff, and they can be expensive. But a lot of Volkswagen Audi tools that you see on the website are very affordable. And so, sorry, Rich, I busted your balls earlier. That's fine, man. I was busting other people's balls on YouTube because I take auto repair very seriously, and since I've been in the trade, you know, and stuff like that. And I've watched the field of auto repair go right down the toilet, and I really don't like to see customers get ripped off, and I just don't like to see the things that I'm seeing out in the field of auto mechanics. And I took it out on a lot of YouTuber auto mechanics. You know what I mean? So I just, you know, made amends with those people, and I just try to be the very best auto technician I can be. You know, Erico seems to be one of those YouTubers. Yeah, yes, he is. I mean, you know, a lot of people don't know. He goes to a lot of schooling, and he even says it, you know, in his videos, you know, that he spends a lot of time in schooling to learn what he learns. I mean, so.
Yeah, I'm the same way, dude. I go to classes.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm saying, like, you know, he just didn't, like, all of a sudden appear and have all this knowledge.
No, I go to classes. We go to classes once a month, and then we get our certificates. And those classes really, really help out.
Yeah, but they're not free, though. I mean, your employer pays for them.
Our employer pays for them. We're lucky enough to have an employer that pays for them.
Yeah, but Eric O's paying his own money.
Right. Well, he's a shop owner. He's got to.
Yeah. You know. And so, I just started looking up techs on YouTube. Yeah. I posted some links or something of a list of the websites. Yeah. Now, I do want to explain, just in case somebody's looking for Honda dealership tools, right? Which Honda dealership tools are very affordable. So I want to explain about Honda dealership tools. They do not have a website online. So if you want to buy Honda dealership tools, this is what you're going to have to do. Right? And if you go to eBay, you're not going to find any Honda dealership tool catalogs, right, to look through. So if you're interested, if you work on a Honda, you're interested in buying tools to work on your Honda. If you're an auto technician, this is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to go to All Data, right? If you don't have a subscription to that website, you can go to, you put All Data DIY.com, and you can buy vehicle. I mean, you have to pay an initial fee, and it's like $30, and I think it's $16 for each additional vehicle, and you'll have that vehicle for a year. All the repair information, all the special tools. So you can look it up by job, like say if you're doing a fuel pump, right? So you can look up this vehicle that you want to do a fuel pump, and the special tool will come up. It'll have a tool number. You'll want to take that tool number, go to your Honda dealership, right, and they will sell you the tool, right? And they usually have to order it, take a couple days, and a lot of stuff is very affordable. Like I just bought two new fuel sender wrenches for the newer Hondas, and I think it cost me, I think it was like one of them was $80 and the other one's $60. I mean, and they even gave me my employee's discount. So I think I only paid like, I mean, a little bit over $100 for those two fuel sender wrenches, which is very affordable when you start comparing it up against like Mercedes. Like a lot of their fuel wrenches are $300, $500 a piece. So, you know. Where do you go online to learn your skills? I don't know. I tell you one thing. If you're looking to learn about Mercedes, go on to YouTube and look up Mercedes Source. I mean, that guy right there. I mean, he knows his Mercedes, and he sells his some Mercedes tools that he's made himself. I think he shows a bunch of the dealership tools and stuff. Mercedes tools, I will tell, they are expensive. there is a website, StarTechInfo.com, and it's a little. The site's a little bit hard to navigate, and sometimes the site works, and sometimes it doesn't work as far as getting into the special tool catalog category without paying for a subscription fee. But like I said, you can go to All Data DIY, look up the application of what you want, and then go to the dealership with the tool number, and they will sell you the tool. Just don't be shocked at the price, of the tool that you want to buy. Yeah. What's up, Frank M? Rich. What brand of car do you drive? I got a bunch of cars. Well, my main car is a Jeep Cherokee Limited. Is one of my main cars I drive. Right. I'm a diesel keg. I don't know anything about big trucks. Or very little about big trucks. So. Yeah, people that do not got money. Well, as far as that, what happens on Mercedes is Mercedes cars, the initial purchase of the car brand new is expensive, right? But that car loses resale value very quickly because nobody wants to buy a 5-year-old or 10-year-old Mercedes, right? Because the parts are so expensive. So a lot of people that they can afford the brand new Chevy, but for the same money, but they want the status of the Mercedes. So they'll buy the 5-year-old Mercedes, right? And but they can instead of buying the brand new Chevy. So then they take it and they find out there's a lot of money and repairs in there. And I'm not scared of Mercedes. I'll work on them. I just want to tell people that the parts are expensive, and just don't be shocked. And so, what year is me? I got the last one of the XJs, 2001 Limited. It's 4-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. I just took it out of storage not too long ago. I found it's a great thing to know. Okay then. Have you ever heard of training to address specific repairs of hybrids and electric vehicles? Yeah, that's it. I am very interested in learning about hybrids and electric vehicles. I know Bruce is going to training for it right now, and one of the things I like is you don't really need a lot more specialty tools to work on them. If you're working on diesel. You need a whole different set of tools for every single diesel you're working on. And so, which kind of deters me from wanting to work on them. And so, you got a 1987, 2001. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'd rather work on the Volkswagen and Audi. Especially because the tools are a lot less money than Mercedes. And like I said, I already said the website. They can go on the vw.snapon.com or audi.snapon.com, and you can buy all the specialty tools that most of them made by Matra. Snap-on owns that website, and they're very affordable versus Mercedes tools, which they're up there. They're up there in money, and so just as expensive as GM Kentmore. That makes good sense. I often see Mercedes that are often neglected. Yeah, because you go in there and they want $300 to change your oil because they want to sell you a B service or something like that. So they want to tell you they want to change your oil, plus they want to look at a bunch of stuff and then charge you additional money. So Mercedes engines made by robots, not fixed by humans. So many repairs on Mercedes works these days. Evolving flashing. Yeah, you're gonna find that in a lot of cars. You know. Yeah, you're exactly right. R230 tuna. There are a lot of VW. There are more VW specialty tools than Mercedes, but the Mercedes ones are a lot more money, and so, you know, VW is all plastic. Yeah, yes, a lot of the VW cars are cheaply made. You know, cool thing is to know about diesel trucks is coming power sinks. You know, it takes. You know, and take apart 10,000 TV. You're gonna find epic, right? You're gonna find out on a lot of cars. You're gonna fix one thing, and you're gonna remove all this stuff to get to this one thing. You know what I mean? And engineers really do not care about that when they're building a car. I mean, their thing is to, just engineer the car. If they have to come out with some special tool for you to buy to get the job done, they don't really care. Style diagnostic scan tool can be accomplished by a launch. Yeah, you gotta watch out when you buy like a Stars scan tool, which is a Mercedes-Benz scan tool, and also a Carmen scan tool is BMW's, because they got a lot of Chinese knockoffs of those on eBay. You know, so Mercedes spring compressor was $1,000, 15. Oh yeah. Yeah, those spring compressors are actually made by Klon Tools for Mercedes, which is a German tool company. It's KLANN, which I just gave Bruce a catalog for Klon Tools. And if you buy the spring compressors with the boots, with the different shoes with them, they're up there in money. You know, you can really compare. Can you really compare VW to Mercedes in terms of quality? Mercedes is better in quality, but they do still have problems with rust and stuff like that. And the reason why Mercedes, like a lot of these European cars, last so long, because there's a lot of quarts of oil in their engines, which keeps the engines a lot cooler. You know, VW are better made than Hondas. I used to drive one. You can see plastic. Mercedes makes better parts, easy to work on. If Subaru VW throws a code starting cylinder miss for, in your opinion, what could it be? I already changed the coil packs and wires. It could be a lot of stuff. That's a better question for New Level Auto to answer. Could be I really don't work on a lot of Subaru because a lot of people buy Toyota instead of Subaru in my area because Subaru's a lot more money. So. Yep, I had to pay. On that spring compressor, they do have eBay sellers that are making, I think, Taiwan copies of that spring compressor. I think they're about $200 now. I meant the scan tool part. Yes, they are more expensive. Rust. John, check for spark and fuel. Jack the compression. It's a crapshoot. I'm glad to see people are scared of Mercedes. More violence for people like me. Yeah, as far as Mercedes go, it's like anything. If you take care of what you have, you're gonna and fix things as they break instead of waiting until everything's broken. You're gonna have less headaches down the road. But a lot of people don't think that way. Hmm. Yeah, the Taiwan tools are a lot better than the Chinese tools. So, you know, it's I'm not 100% totally convinced just because a tool even can stamp on it says USA on it, whether it really is 100% made in the United States. The tool doesn't say made in the United States. So, Snap-on knows every single loophole there is. I mean, but a lot of their stuff is made in China and Taiwan and all the parts of the world. So, I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, so I think a lot of Taiwan tools are a good quality. Spring compressor. You guys are working on old stuff. Yeah, I have a R20 pain in the ass. Pain in the ass Mercedes on this too. Yeah, man. You know that in the Flat Rate Master was talking about JTC Auto Tools, which is also known by KTC Auto Tools, and they have a tool truck in his area which he buys tools from. There's no such tool truck in my area for KTC Auto Tools, but I've been buying off their eBay store, and they make good Taiwan copies. They got their own original tools and also Taiwan copies of dealership tools, and they're pretty good quality tools. I mean, you can just search those tool companies on eBay and check out their stuff. Where's Bruce? I don't know. He's been gone for a long time. Bruce, you still here? I don't know what he's doing. How long do you take off? A Boeing 7. Well, I don't work on jets. Cocaine cookie. Starlight Subarus have notion. Notorious for head gaskets. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. VMI tools. Yeah. Yeah. I like this stuff. I gave Bruce a copy of one of their catalogs, and so hopefully he'll go through a lot of those catalogs I got and start talking to you guys about a lot of the tools that are in them. Yeah, as far as VMI tools, I want to get their new brake line in AC line rethreading adapter sets. I mean, for fixing the threads on both brake lines and AC lines. And so, let me go see what Bruce Allen is doing. I'll be right back. I used to have a packet in the Yeah. Hey, people want to talk to you. Alright. Yeah, Bruce Allen's just finishing a cigarette, so he's coming. Rich, do you flush many brake job systems? Well, me and Bruce were just talking about that, and he thinks I'm doing a little overkill, but I change the brake fluid every brake job. and on every used car, every fluid and filter gets changed. Is part of a new a used vehicle service. So, I mean, I just gravity bleed them. I mean, I don't have like a Bronick makes a good power flush air system. Snap-on one that is like a power flush one. It's like $5,000, and then you got the Power Probe actually makes a master adapter set for the screw-in reservoirs. I mean, maybe I'll upgrade sometime, but I have good luck about gravity bleeding them. You know, so. VMI Tools makes real niche rotor head ratchet. I have all their flex bits. Yeah. VMI Tools doesn't make a whole bunch of tools. Yeah, they've been around for a long time, and Snap-on's been rebranding them for a long time, and they're good. I mean, they make a lot of specialty tools. I mean, and they're pretty affordable, and so. I have a VMI master socket set from StarTorque. Yeah. Trying to think what other stuff I got from VMI Tools. I got their 3-piece T-handle set with the rotating bearings in it. It's in the Snap-on catalog, and I got their 5-piece thin blade trim tool set, and they just came out with another 3-piece trim tool set. It's thin blade, but it's got some like offsets on it. It comes in a nice little pouch. It's like $54 on eBay. I mean, I got that in my watch list of things I want to buy. So they came out with some pretty cool new items. Yeah, the Bronick press bleeder is made by Gear Wrench now for $300. Actually, that's a good price on that. Yeah, Bronick's. I mean, they got their fame from is their spring compressors. I mean, which are far better than the OTC spring compressors. You know, and a lot of people don't know that too. Bronick used to make camber, caster, and toe tools, in which I have a bunch of those. So a lot of people may not know that about Bronick. They used to make a lot of alignment tools. Yeah, maybe some people might not know this, but Gear Wrench used to be KD Tools. I mean, it used to be part of KD Tools, and they recently dropped the KD Tool name, and now they just call it Gear Wrench. And so, oh man, all right, he's coming back. I mean, he's just smoking his cigarette. You know, they're watching about Pac-Man frogs, which I used to have a Pac-Man frog, and wow, I tell you one thing, they're a vicious frog. That frog would stand on its hind leg and hiss at you when you walk by its cage, and it bit your finger. It would not let go. You have to pour water down its mouth to get a Pac-Man frog off your finger. You know, I think it gets expensive when you need all adapters. Yeah, I think the Power Probe Master brake bleeding adapter set, I think it's about $300, and it comes in a plastic case. It's pretty nice, you know. So there he is. Look at that nose. It goes so fast.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you one thing, your subs know about tools. You know that?
Oh yeah. Told you I got the best of the best subs.
Yeah, not too many people know about Bronick. You know that? And they know about VMI tools, which I gave you a catalog for VMI tools in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Yeah, I'm glad that people are not just being Snap-on, and knowing about all these other tool companies.
Oh yeah, they're all savvy.
You know. I tell you one thing, Snap-on ain't liking this.
No, I'm telling you, everyone's becoming keen to the idea that they don't have to buy Snap-on anymore.
Yeah. Well, again, people are getting keen to the idea that it's the same fucking tool.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And so, and that Blue Point ain't Snap-on. You know? This guy, John Lyle, had a...
I don't talk about them.
Uh,
Come here, Spike, where are you going?
yeah, does this guy like, say, Power Pro makes... Yeah, I mean, yeah, they makes the most complete brake bleeder adapter set. KD Tools.
Yeah, we have the Power Probe flush kit that we use with the Brunswick, or not Brunswick, with the brake bleeder or brake.
Yeah, you got the ones with the screw. It's an adapter set where it screws in, right?
Yeah,
it's
where
the reservoir.
Screws in the reservoir. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, KD Tools has, if you want to do older ones with that steel clip over. KD Tools has a bunch of sets that do those.
Yeah.
If you want to do older cars. You know? Yeah. They're still talking about that. How about Vampire Tools? I've never used Vampire Tools. Bruce is going to hook me up with some of their master sets and the pouches. You know, I guess they're coming out with some new stuff.
Yeah.
You know? And so...
so you or Bruce going to post the list? What list?
Oh, they want a list of the dealership tool websites that I gave you.
Oh, yeah, I'll post it.
You know? And so... Yeah, that's basically why I started making tool videos. You know, instead of complaining about other people's channels and stuff, you know, Bruce is like, well, make your own videos. So I said, all right, and I'll teach people, you know, all the stuff that I had to learn myself, you know.
Did you tell people to go subscribe to your channel? This way here, you guys, when you get home, now you have all these people to talk to. Seems like you've been entertaining them for a while, so you might want to plug your channel so they know to go to subscribe to your channel.
I'm not going to tell people what to do. If they want to do something...
You let them know that you have a channel so that you'll be on it, and then you can talk to them as well. You can go live on your channel.
Yeah, I gotta get a new computer. You know, as long as I have an OTC compressor. Yeah, I think OTC came out with some new spring compressors. I mean, I think, what is it, an extreme one or something?
I don't know.
Because he just shit on you.
Did
he? Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. You know, we got some scat video going here. You know.
You just pooped on me.
I
pooped on me.
Used one of
Why'd you poop on me?
But I have 20 years experience
you pooped
with
on me.
Bronick.
Hey. You pooped on me.
Yeah.
You pooped on me.
Well, Bronick's the industry standard for spring compressors. I try to buy the quick struts. I buy the OES Spectrum brand. They got rid of they no longer make the CentraTrack. Monroe does. But a lot of the European cars and stuff in Toyota RAV4s, they don't make quick struts for those. So you got to buy all the pieces and put them together yourself.
Come on, baby.
So I've been dropping them off at the machine shop, and now the machine shop went out of business.
Babe, can you grab me a paper towel?
You know what I got from wait, I think, what does that say? Does that say Nico right there?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You know what I got from Nico is the master. I think it's 27-piece plastic trim tool set. They were the first ones to have that master set out, and now Mac Tools has got it in a plastic case. So that's the only Nico tool I got. You know.
Oh, it's wet.
Thank you.
Well, who knows about Thorson? I've heard of them. Do you ever hear of Thorson tools?
Mm-mm.
I have some Thorson ratchets. I kind of vaguely heard about them, but I don't really know too much about them. I don't own any of their tools. Quick struts are the way to go.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they don't make them for European cars most of the time, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know why, you know, but did you hear about the big lawsuit they had against Sax struts?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Sax struts, those are the struts they put in European vehicles, very common in Volvo. They were switching out the stickers of where they were made.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and they got a big lawsuit against them and stuff. All right. And so. Yeah, did you? Yeah, Euro cars don't use quick struts. Well, I mean, Moreau just doesn't sell them. You know, 1,000 years ago they went out of business. I don't know what that is. I mean, the Euro cars. Yeah, well, not all European cars use air, you know, or hydraulic. The quality of springs are questionable on quick struts. Wow, I've never had a problem with the
No,
the
I've
spring.
never had a problem either.
You know, the only problem I've had is now I've started doing them that they didn't tighten up.
Yeah, nice, thanks. I appreciate it.
They left the top nut loose on some rear struts I put in.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so now I'm checking all the Moreau struts.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah. And so I was like, clang, clang, clang. What the hell was that clanging noise in the back? You know? You know? You know, there is a special tool that compresses the airbags on Mercedes front struts.
Is there?
Yeah, I think it's in one of those catalogs I got it. I think if you look in the Braun catalog, they got a copy of the dealership tool version. And I think JTC Auto Tools may sell it.
Oh, I got poop on my hand. I gotta wash my hands.
Yeah. Oh, man. Work package. Getting some nice suspension quality at parts. You know. I was saying that Thorson used to be top notch until I took the shit at a company, I guess Northern Tool took over and all. Yeah. Yeah, Northern Tool, they're pretty big online seller. I haven't bought much from them guys. You know. Yeah, you guys know your parts. I tell you one thing. Yeah.
Yeah, making this breakfast, I guess you would call it.
Yeah, these guys know their European parts.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, they're not. You know, people tend to think subscribers aren't as smart, but the subscribers are no different than you and I. They just don't have channels most of the time. You
Yeah.
know? And people tend to think because they're not on YouTube, they're not that smart or don't know as much. But I guarantee there's some of them that know more than us. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. They're no different than you and I. They just don't have YouTube channels.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all. I gotta make precious food.
Yeah. I'm just reading the comment. Frank Edwards is now. Hey Bruce, did you ever buy any beers or what? So you guys interested in buying some of those dealership tools, and that's why you wanted to post the all the websites? Which are airbags easy to install on pickup trucks? Oh, I want my first attempt. Most of the airbags aren't that bad to install.
No, they're easy.
Some
you need a special tool for.
Yeah, like I got some. I know on the Lincoln Town cars and stuff, I got some special tools that kind of like a kind of a fancy pry bar that perfectly puts them in without popping them, but you can put them in without popping them. With a tool, And so, like I said, the Mercedes ones, there's a special tool to put those in. I mean, he says airbags. Oh, is he talking about aftermarket ones on pickup trucks? Because I don't know about too many pickup trucks that have airbags in them.
Oh yeah, they have airbags, absolutely.
From the factory?
Mm-hmm.
What trucks?
Fords, F-250s, F-350s.
Well,
everything, it's mandated to have airbags. You have to have airbags.
No, airbags on the suspension system.
Oh!
Huh. Yeah, I think he's talking about airbags. Not airbags in the steering wheel.
Oh, okay, suspension. No. No, like your navigators, your Escalades, all that has air ride.
How about pickup trucks, though?
Oh, pickup? Okay, I know.
Oh.
You can put them on.
Yeah, I know.
Market.
Yeah. I think they go on top of the spring, right? That's what, and they have a bracket that mounts to the frame.
Oh.
No.
I don't know.
I want old dealership tools. Man, question for GM. I was ratcheting. It was a ratcheting crimpo. Kentmore. Kentmore is the name for him, for GM Specialty Tools.
I'm getting ready for bed in a minute. You can
Yeah.
stay on and talk to him if you want. I just gotta spend some time with Rachel.
Yeah. Oh, my dog had an airbag. Is that factory or aftermarket? On those Dodge Ram tools.
I think it's fucked up that Snap-on's
Yeah.
making these scan tools obsolete. You know what I mean? Like he said, because they're more than capable of going another year or two. You know what I mean? But they're making it obsolete because they're trying to force people to buy the new shit.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Or you should be buying them back then.
You pay $10,000, yeah, and then when you go to sell them back, they're like, "Oh, we don't want it. We'll give you $50 for it if you really want to get rid of it."
Yeah. Yeah, Tuner, Kentmore, that's actually two people's last names who made the company. Just a little history for you. I don't know their first names, but
You know who's really savvy with tools and all that? Garnett.
yeah, but he's good on the hand tools. He ain't good on the specialty tools, though, right?
Yeah, he knows all that stuff because he's a forklift mechanic, so he doesn't need to know all the stuff we know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spike.
Yes, Bruce, I'm pissed. Hi.
Huh?
This guy, what about the scan tool probably?
Oh, yeah.
No, what's wrong with it?
The Varus. Their Varus is obsolete. The Solus is obsolete now. Well, not obsolete, but they're not doing any updates for it now.
I think Snap-on kind of fucked themselves, right? Because they, and now they're trying to cover their ass again.
Right, you gotta think, someone like him, no offense, and I don't know your situation, but I highly doubt you're gonna go get the new Zeus. Alright, so instead of losing a complete customer, alright, and you not getting the Zeus, if they offered the update for the Varus, you would be likely to spend the $1,200 and get the update for the Varus, even though you weren't gonna buy the Zeus. So if they were smart, they would allow it to update until they couldn't possibly update it anymore just because the technology wasn't there. And they can't do a hardware update on them.
Yeah.
Just a software. They would be smart and keep that available so they can still be getting money from the customers.
Yeah.
You know, because I know I'm not going out and getting this.
No, I think that they are too. Now they're trying to force people to buy the new scan tool, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think they kind of screwed themselves. They came out with so many different scan tools, and now they have to have more product lines in the manufacturing. So now they're trying to cut down their manufacturing costs and just come out with one scan tool.
That's what they're doing with the Zeus.
Yeah. So I think that they try to fuck themselves, and now they're covering their ass again. You know? Yeah, that's good. You get aftermarket airbags. Now you can haul more weight. You know? And so I think that just involves to put the aftermarket ones in, just drilling holes for brackets and then running your lines for your air compressor and stuff. You know? Yeah. Best tool I ever had was a rationing type made by Kentmore. And yeah, Kentmore tools, GM Kentmore tools are expensive. I mean, Kentmore makes tools for Subaru. They make tools for Toyota. He's got the complete list I gave him. But usually if you say the word Kentmore on a tool, it's going to be expensive. I mean, Kentmore tools are even GM ones are just as expensive as Mercedes. You wouldn't think so, but they are.
Hey guys, I know I wasn't on here much, but I'm headed to bed. I gotta spend some time with Rachel in the living room for a little bit, but I wanted you guys to talk to Rich for a while because he's got a lot of stuff, and as you can see, he knows about the factory tools and stuff. I wanted to talk to you guys about it. So I think he's going to stay and talk to you guys a little longer.
I'm actually getting kind of beat
All right.
myself. But you mean, if they want me to come up with more videos, I can come up with some videos. You mean?
Don't talk to me. Tell them.
You know,
They're the ones that are going to tell you.
Yeah, if if people left requests on my channel that you wanted me to come out with new videos, I would. You know,
We'll do that.
and then he's got the complete list of dealership websites and stuff.
No, you can just do this.
No.
Alright. Alright guys, here's the link to Rich V's channel. Make sure you subscribe and show your support and comment on his videos saying that you want him to make videos and live stream so you guys can talk more about tools. There you go.
You know, have a great night, guys. You know, it was my pleasure of talking to you and sharing some knowledge with you. And I mean, you guys know your stuff about parts and tools, and so I'm so impressed. You know, so Bruce is gonna post all the dealership websites and stuff. You know, and you can go there. Some of the I would say if you don't see prices on the website, you'll have to make a phone order to order the tools. And
guys, if you don't mind getting it used, you will notice we looked today. If you don't mind it used, you can get it like those vice grips here. If you look on the screen behind here, guys, you'll see these vice grips, the same exact one, part number J-45920. It says they're $335. We found these used online, same exact genuine, for $20.
Right.
The cheapest set we found was $14, and look how much GM is charging for them, $335. And we found the same exact authentic pair because Bice-Grip makes them.
Yeah.
It says Bice-Grips right on the side.
Well,
And
let me explain something about buying the used tools. When you buy a used tool, you get no warranty from the factory. And I do want to explain to you when he posts about the warranty on dealership tools, because it's different than Snap-on. All right? So if you buy a tool, the only way on a dealership tool that you're going to get a warranty is if you buy it brand new from a website, from a dealership tool website.
either way, it's something like this, though. You can buy this 80 times before you even reach that price.
Well, I want to at least explain the warranty so people know the warranty before.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
Explain away.
So you have to, if you want a warranty, you have to buy the tool brand new from the dealership websites, right? And you should keep your receipt. Now, the way the warranty period works is if a tool breaks, right, you have to contact the dealership tool, website, right? Then you have to pay to have the tool shipped to them, right? And then they have to inspect it to make sure it wasn't abused. If the tool was abused or misused, right, you have no warranty, right? The tool is only warranted, right, against if it breaks on normal use, right, or that a tool is defective, right? Now, if they have it in stock after they make the determination that it wasn't used or abused, they will send you a new tool, right? Now, if it isn't in stock, right, and you could be waiting months for that tool. So I kind of wanted to go over the warranty procedure because a lot of people, are really concerned about the warranty. That if you think you buy a dealership tool, right, just use it for its intended purposes, and just don't think you're going to buy the tool and beat the living crap out of it, and it's going to be warranted like Snap-on, because it's not. I mean, so I just wanted to at least go over that with you. So people would say, well, I bought this tool, Rich told me to buy this tool, and it broke, and now they won't warranty it. So I just wanted to go over that with you. I mean, the dealership tools are very high quality, and 99% of the time, if you just use the tool, you are not going to break the tool. I mean, so, but I did want to go over that procedure of the warranty on the tool. So, I'm gonna go talk to Bruce, and I might be calling it a night. And so I hope you enjoyed this live stream. I hope you learned a lot. Like I said, I mean, I am willing to make some more tool videos and stuff, and he's gonna post the links to all the dealership tool websites and stuff. All right. Where do you buy Kentmore tools cheap? You can go to eBay, but like I said, there is no warranty, if you buy something used. And so, a lot of people have been hitting, when all the dealerships went out of business, there was about 100,000 dealership tools on eBay, and I think it's down to like maybe 10,000 now. So people have really bought them up. And I want to tell you something about buying used tools. Whether you're buying aftermarket tools, brand new or used, you're buying used Snap-on tools on eBay, or even used dealership tools on eBay. Know what the list price of that tool is, because what you'll find is sometimes, right, that the used price is the same price, more or less, than the new price. Know what the list price of the tool is. Even if you're buying stuff off a tool truck, know what the list price of that tool is. Maybe just empower yourself so you're not ripped off, or you're not paying too much more for that tool. Where do you buy Kentmore tools with a warranty? The website is you can put if you put GM Special Service Tools. Search the internet for that. It'll come up with a website. I believe the website is GM Special Service Tools and Equipment. I think it's the website. Actually, I can get the paper and actually tell you what the exact website is. Let me see. Let me see here now. Let me see. Let me see if I can read this. Oh yeah, here's the GM Kentmore website. It's gmtoolsandequipment.com. So that will go to GM Kentmore Tools off the website, and you will have a warranty. And if they, let me see, if they do have it in stock, you'll get the tool within a week. If it's out of stock, you could be waiting a couple months for it. So, you know. So, all right. Yeah, you're welcome. You know, and so, all right, guys. I'm gonna go talk to Bruce, and we're gonna shut this live stream down. And thanks for spending time with us tonight. And I hope you enjoyed this live stream. And I'll be talking to you again. All right. Have a nice night, good guys. Bruce, you want to shut down this live stream?
Yeah.
All right.
You all set?
Yeah.
Cool.
How many people were watching that?